Brunei. The oil-rich sultanate lies in a tiny corner of northwest Borneo. This is the look of its capital. Dominating landmark is the beautiful State Mosque, one of the loveliest in the world. The streets and shop houses, the many fine buildings and offices, are concrete evidence that Brunei is forging ahead, determined to keep pace with the times. But despite the trend to modernize, much still remains unchanged in Brunei. Peaceful Kampong Aye across the river retains the charm and character of its romantic past. In this famed water village, people live and travel much as did their fathers and forefathers before them. Brunei plans ahead for progress and development, but special emphasis has wisely been directed towards her youth. On them depends the future. Symbolic of the spirit of the new Brunei is the handsome Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddien College, named after the ruler. Here, 500 boys and girls acquire a secondary education as sound and as complete as any in Asia. The college does not only turn out educated men and women, but it's a nursery for future leaders, which Brunei so urgently needs. This is the scene on a typical morning. Students trooping off to classrooms. The odd latecomer. Hurry, boy, hurry. Most of the teaching staff is recruited from Commonwealth countries, from Malaya, Ceylon, from the United Kingdom. English is the medium of instruction, while Malay is compulsory. This is a modern institution. Academic standards are high. The extensive curriculum prepares students up to pre-university level, with the accent on science and technology, fittingly recognized as the foundation of Brunei's permanent prosperity. But not all is study. Boys must grow in stature as well as in wisdom. In this well-equipped gymnasium, muscles and stamina are developed. Boxing, judo, and other skills acquired. Out in the playing fields, competitive sports of all kinds are vigorously contested. But to instill the qualities of true leadership, learning and playing in themselves are not enough. Something more is needed, something which can intensify the spirit of service, develop a sense of responsibility, and build initiative. Here, a group of boys, members of the Explorers Club, discuss plans with the principal for an expedition into the jungle interior of the state. Formed on the lines of the outward bound schools, which have been developed in Great Britain, the club opens the door to adventure and provides the joy and satisfaction of doing things for themselves on a common basis and through a common effort. Boats and canoes required on the expedition are designed and fashioned with painstaking care, for lives may depend on them. Working together and doing things well, these are the important aspects, the distinctive features of the Explorers Club. When they're finished, the boats and canoes are proudly carried from the workshop to the yard, where they receive their coats of paint and their names. As soon as school holidays begin, the boys set out on their trip to high adventure. Each year, the expedition grows more ambitious, more popular. The first part of the journey is done by launch. The party will be taken to a point upriver from where they will make the rest of the journey on their own. This is the moment which all the boys have been eagerly looking forward to. Before them lies the prospect of living for weeks in the open, of doing the many things which they've always wanted to do. What better way can there be of spending the holidays? Finally, destination is reached. At the campsite, work parties are quickly organized, some to clear the area, while others gather poles from the jungle and erect the tents. With enthusiasm, they soon adapt themselves to their strange surroundings. Canoeing is an art, calling for fine balance and coordination. Those who are not yet familiar with the art must first learn the proper arm movements and the correct way of paddling. Once they're in the canoes, they'll be on their own. On the placid waters of a lake nearby, the boys try out their new canoes. With a bit of practice, they soon acquire balance and learn to paddle as a team. Here's one who forgot his lesson. After a few clumsy tries, the boys begin to develop a growing sense of confidence in their canoes and in themselves. Before long, they're paddling like experts. Meanwhile, other groups are busily pursuing activities of a different kind, mostly of a scientific nature. Experiments and field work are carried out with the help of tutors as an extension of classroom work. In Brunei, detailed knowledge of the country is incomplete, and activities such as these are providing useful information to the state. Students in biology have a field day. The expedition area is rich in animal, insect, and bird life. In past years, many rare specimens have been collected and sent to museums, where they're contributing to a greater knowledge of the country's nature life. Geophysical activity takes the form of a soil study. After boring, samples are tested for acidity. The boys learn at first hand the kinds of soils which are to be found and whether they are suitable for crops like rice and rubber. Knowledge of the land inspires a love for the country. The information gained will be of lasting value to the boys when they grow up and take their place as citizens and as leaders of the future. Elsewhere, a survey party is taking measurements and soundings. Useful information has been passed on to the government, that may well alter maps of the state. Here, with prismatic compass, a bearing is taken. There isn't a dull moment throughout. During leisure hours, those with artistic leanings can capture undisturbed the picturesque scenery. But now it's time to follow our adventurous explorers as they proceed upstream to the rapids, there to test their newfound skill, but most of all, their courage. First by outboard, then by the paddles of their canoes, these young men of Brunei are out to prove themselves in the best traditions of the outward-bound movement. Their faces reflect the suspense, the tension of the trial ahead. Can they make it? Some are tense and perhaps a little afraid, as is only natural in facing an unknown danger. But all are determined to meet the challenge, the test. Shooting the rapids is a risky business. It requires steady nerves, split-second timing, teamwork. Last word of advice, then they're away into the swirling waters and jagged rocks. All's well. They've made it. Back in camp, lunch sizzles over the fire. The traps have caught a mouse deer this time. What a meal after so exciting an experience. Playing together, living together, trying together, with enthusiasm and zest. These are the things which build team spirit and mold character, essential ingredients which make for leadership. The Explorers Club of the Sultan Omar Ali Saifuddien College provides a lesson in adventure in the Asia of today. Through the wild, rapids flow, we hunt and roam.